everyone, and welcome to Eugene, Oregon, where it appears my eyes have to be deceiving me. I'm looking skyward. There's liquid coming down from the sky, and everyone knows Beavers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon's offense will take the first swing of the game. They've met in the so-called toilet bowl, and they've played to go to the Rose Bowl. It's run the gamut, but this one is always intense.
Yeah, Reese, I called that game back in 2009 where the winner was going to go to the Rose Bowl, and I had a chance to really feel the electricity and the excitement at Autzen Stadium that day. This really is a tremendous run.
And even when a Rose Bowl isn't on the line, Oregon State just feels good. The in-state rivalry, the hate, it's always a good matchup.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read it, but sometimes they lie to you. You can see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll leave it with him.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Moves around to clear up the vision. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And the returner is stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Algier. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On the option, he'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Ducks will call on their punt team. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. To the ground with the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Algier. Makes the grab down the middle. It's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On 2nd down, he'll fire. They're working that left side. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. They'll try it over the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Algier. Steps away. He's going to run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that pass intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and punishment. They'll put him a shot. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He goes out of bounds, but it creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the air, it's Algier. Using his legs to buy some time. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and more.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Coming after it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Beavers will punt this one away. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Going up top on first down. He finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They're going back to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your second sack. It's only the third quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? He makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the option. The Beavers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Beavers are flying down the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Algier.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Here comes the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Feeling some heat. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Dropping back, it's Algier. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Give to the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. To throw, it's Algier. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They didn't block the punt, but the pressure definitely affected him as he got that one away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Some misdirection with the counter. And they bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.